Did you know that there's a difference between a crumb cake and a coffee cake? To find out what's the difference, keep on watching and I'll tell you. Sorry, I'm eating, as you can see. Well, the difference between a crumb cake and a coffee cake is the amount of streusel, that's the topping, that's on the coffee cake or the crumb cake. I like more streusel, so I'm partial to crumb cake. I thought they were the same thing, but they're not. But they are, but they're not. So today we are going to make crumb cake, coffee cake, for those who don't know. It's the same thing, just the amount of streusel makes the difference. So first we're going to make the topping. We're going to mix some brown sugar, a ½ cup of raw sugar, some cinnamon, some melted butter, unsalted, and then we're going to mix that, and we're going to fork in 2 cups of flour, and we're going to mix it lightly, and we want to keep the crumbs big, or it's going to turn into a paste. Okay, after I mix that in, I'm going to set this bowl aside. Oh, that was the oven, and it's preheated to 350. And now for the cake part, I have 2.5 cups of flour again, some salt, some baking soda. Oop, I've already measured it out. I didn't need to. I'm getting ready to pour that whole thing in there. And baking powder, baking soda, baking powder. Mix that together. And put it to the side. Alright, I'm using my friend again, the handy dandy stand mixer. I do have a hand electric mixer that I got for Christmas from my grandma, but I should be using that because I don't like hearing it. I forgot all about it, but I just remembered. And yes, I am making another baked good for the 3rd week in a row. 2 in 1 week. Go back and watch my episodes from earlier this week. So next, the cake part. A cup of sugar, 12 tablespoons or 1.5 sticks of butter, and I'm using salted and unsalted butter because I don't want to waste the butter that I had, that's half. So that was half of a stick of salted butter, and this is a full stick of unsalted butter. I don't need the paper in there. And we're going to beat that until it's nice and creamy for about 2 minutes. Now the next ingredients are we're set to room temp. So this is 8 ounces of full fat or whole milk sour cream, and scrape down the sides from the butter and the sugar mixing. Woo! And then 3 whole eggs. Don't have to separate them. Alright. Then we're going to mix that on medium high. We're going to start off slow so it doesn't go everywhere. Then we're going to turn it up Now we're going to go back down to medium to low. Add in that mixture, the dry mixture, the salt, the salt, the flour, the baking powder, and the baking soda. A little at a time. And you want it to be slow so you don't get everything everywhere. Ooh, like I just did. And I use all-purpose, regular all-purpose flour. You don't want it to overmix. You want it to be nice and smooth. Ooh, that looks like cake batter. Okay, I'm gonna let this drip off. If it will, if it doesn't, I'm going to help it along. And I'm not going to do a regular pan, the little short pan. I'm going to make a loaf pan, like a cake, like a loaf cake. So this is what I'm going to, I have to grease it first. Shake, 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 shake the devil off. Shake, 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 shake the devil off. Shake, 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 shake the devil off. In the name of Jesus, shake the devil off. Shake your can. All right. Make sure all the sides are greased. You don't want your cake to stick. All right. Use a spatula to get it off the paddle. I'm going to scrape down the sides. This is not as sturdy as I want it to be, so I'm going to use the other one that I've been using. There we go. That's better. And we're going to put it in here. Going to spread it out. Now, I'm going to take the top that we made and I'm going to sprinkle it on. I'm going to try to use the top, the big pieces for the top, but for the bottom, we're going to use that and pack it down on the top of the cake batter. And then we're going to sprinkle the rest of it. Now it's going into the oven for 45 to 55 minutes, so about 50 minutes. Do you want the young child in your life to learn their ABCs in a unique way? Do you want them to learn about themselves, their family history, and at the same time help them build a positive self-esteem? Well, the personalized ABC About Me book is the product for you. In this personalized book for the little one in your life, each letter of the alphabet is used to help the child learn the names of the important people in their life, places associated with them, and is used as a positive adjective to help the child develop a positive vocabulary about themselves and the people in their lives. The letters are paired with pictures for image association and people recognition. The first step to ordering the book is to fill out a form with the child's name, birth date, and birthplace. Then either by yourself or with the help of the creator of ABC About Me, Rashawn E. Forrest, yours truly, will come up with those adjectives, names of relatives, and places associated with the child. The pictures that appear in the book can come from the parent or other family members. Or a photo shoot at my studio, Life in the Daylight Studios, can be done of your little special one with props. You and I will come up with the theme and color scheme for the book. If you would like more information about ordering the child in your life a personalized ABC About Me book, please email abcaboutme@gmail.com. With ABC About Me, Building a child's self-esteem and identity is easy. Daylight Candles is a company where the candles are made to the preference of the customer. All candles are made with soy wax and are between 5 to 8 ounces. There are a few ways you can choose your candle. You can choose your own personal oil and or color, or you can choose a candle from one of our many candle lines. One of our candle lines is the Daylight of Autumn, featuring scents like Apple Harvest, Caramel Popcorn, Red Hot Cinnamon, Hot Apple Pie, Cinnamon Stick, Macintosh Apple, and everyone's favorite Toasted Pumpkin Spice. A portion of the proceeds for the candles that are sold for charity are given to organizations that are near and dear to the company. The Daylight Hale line features scents that you would smell if you were to visit the beach. Seesaw and Orchid, Plumeria, Hibiscus Palm, Beach Linen, Ocean Breeze, and Ocean Rose. Daylight Royalty features our CEO's 2 favorite scents. One candle is called Queen, and it is infused with the scent inspired by Bath & Body Works' Mad About You fragrance. There's also Palace, and it is infused with magnolia and peony oil. Daylight Candles, igniting your life with fragrance and shining through the darkness. It's been 50 minutes, so we're going to check on our cake. It's got some rise on it without yeast. Look at that. We're going to check the doneness of it, so I'm going to put, it's about clean, so that means it's done. So we're going to take it out. I'm going to take it out. Ooh. I put it on this wire rack to let it cool. But guess what? We're not going to try it after it cools. You won't see that part until Sunday. So come back on Sunday to see how it turned out and see how it tastes. Thanks for watching Eating at Home with Chef Ref. I'll see you on Sunday.